Hello and welcome back to the atom42 Excel Academy. Today we're going to use if functions. You've probably used them before, and a lot of the time you'll be using if functions to see if something is greater than X, result in this. If something's lower than this, or if something's equal to this. What we've been asked a few times in the past, and I bet we'll be asked again, is what if a text string contains something? So what if the word contains London? If it's somewhere in the text string, return true or false. Now we use this in campaign names. So here in front of us we've got our AdWords campaign about finding unicorns and the various methods you use to find unicorns. If I wanted to know, you see we've got the ad group split up into location themed ad groups. We've got unicorns in Aldgate. We've also got different themes like vets. We've got unicorn feeding and things like that. We've got different words in there, but there's none of these are the same. So if I wanted to find out if something contains something, I'm going to have to use some clever if functions. So I'm going to work backwards. Firstly, I just want to show you some basic rules. If I type in equals, that equals 18, it will return true. It will return the word true. If I change the constructs, it will return false. With me so far? Next, there's a great little formula called isnumber, which simply checks whether the value is a number and returns true or false. So if I put isnumber that cell, it will return true. If I change that to that cell, it will return false. So we're going to combine those two concepts to create a cool formula that I actually use quite often. So start with an if formula. On if isNumber. So we've got, now we need a logical test. We need to use the formula find. We're finding the text string. So let's try and find vets within this text and start at the beginning. So the start number is where you want to begin. So we're going to start at the beginning. I close all those off. So that's finding. The find formula will work out where the word vets appears in there. So it will return a number where it returns. So if it is a number, if it's found, it will return a number. If it's not found, it will return an error. So the isNumber will return true or false. But this will make more sense in practice. So value of true, vets, value of false, other. Close that off. Great, so we know the first one contains vets. What this means is I can now create an extra column, and I can now pivot this data based on a new variable that I might not have been able to do before. So I can now say have others or vets. I can now have clicks, impressions, I can have the click-through rate in there, and I now know that the click-through rate for our vets ad groups in our unicorn campaign isn't actually quite as good as the other one. That's interesting to know. I can now focus my efforts on the vets campaigns. I could obviously change this to be anything else I want, like lock is a common one. I want to know all the different location themes. And if I refresh the data, I can now see that our location targeted campaigns also don't perform quite as well as our other campaigns. I'll be interested to know why. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, email excel@atom42.co.uk. But just as a quick reminder, the equals find function will find some text within a text string from the beginning of the text. So that will return a number, like uni starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7th character in. The isNumber formula will just return true or false depending on whether something's a number, and then you use if statements to check whether something's true. Hopefully that makes sense. But do test this one out and try it. Thank you very much.